My name is Jessica Bridges, and today I will be sharing my presentation on spam marketing. Some of the things that I will be discussing in this presentation are the CAN-SPAM Act, your First Amendment rights and spam, liabilities that you could face under the CAN-SPAM Act, and my marketing strategy for JB Marketing and Designs. So what is the CAN-SPAM Act? The CAN-SPAM Act was enacted by Congress in 2003. It stands for Controlling the Assault of Non-Solicited Pornography and Marketing. This law is responsible for regulating emails considered as spam. The Act also provides state laws that regulate distribution of commercial emails. When people hear the word spam, they often think that the word refers to junk email. Although that is often the case, spam can be considered any email that has been sent using electronic means such as a text or email. Common mistakes that need to be avoided under the CAN-SPAM Act are using misleading or false headers in your to and from sections in an email or text, creating false emails or IPs so that you can send spam, using deceptive subject lines in order to deceive someone into opening an email or text, sending unsolicited email containing sexual content, not providing the receiver with the ability to opt out or to unsubscribe from mailing list, informing the receivers that the email is an ad, and finally monitoring those you authorize to send emails on your behalf, such as a marketing team or agency. Is spam protected by the First Amendment? I believe that yes, spam should be protected under the First Amendment, which covers the freedom of speech. Although the First Amendment covers free speech, it does not, however, obligate a person to receive or listen to the message. The CAN-SPAM Act ensures that certain regulations are in place to protect the receiver while also protecting the freedom of speech of the sender. A company could instead use a third-party agreement in order to obtain consent from their client for future emails. Is commercial speech from a company, including spam, protected differently by the First Amendment than individual speech from a person? Yes. Commercial advertising or commercial speech is afforded less protections from the government. In 1993, the Supreme Court set out a four-part assessment in order to assess government restrictions on commercial speech. The speech must concern lawful activity and may not be misleading. Government interest would also need to be substantial. If the speech meets both criteria, the next step would be to determine if government interest is asserted, and finally, whether it is more extensive than necessary to serve that interest would also be considered. Criminal liabilities under spam. Can you be charged with a crime under the CAN-SPAM Act? A person who fails to comply with the proper guidelines and rules set forth in the Act may be criminally charged and may be subject to penalties and fines of up to $11,000. My strategy for JB Marketing and Designs would be to create a blog that would provide fresh content daily to the website. Websites such as Tumblr, WordPress, and MailChimp would allow me to generate organic traffic to the company's website and allow me to connect to visitors in the form of commenting and sharing. Blogging is also the most economical way of getting authentic company information to the reader while building trust and relationships with your target audience. Social media will also be used as a marketing platform. Banners, videos, and paid advertisement will be shared with viewers daily through Facebook and Instagram. Clients will also be asked to share, like, and subscribe to our mailing list. These platforms will be monitored to determine which method works most effectively to increase website traffic. Subscribers will receive a monthly newsletter containing exclusive company updates, community events, and product launch dates. I will attempt to create meaningful conversations around my target audience's interest and promise to follow the guidelines defined under the Can Spam Act. I will also provide my subscribers with the ability to opt out and will promptly move to remove them within 7 days of their request. Thank you for taking the time out to view this presentation.